It is 6:14 before dawn breaks. You are brewing coffee. Your children are still asleep. Then 3 violent knocks hit your front door. Bang, bang, bang! You freeze. You creep to the door. Through the peephole, you spot them. 2 officers, dark jackets, the letters ICE printed across their chests. One of them is already reaching for your door handle. Your heart is pounding so hard you hear it in your ears now. They knock again, even louder now. Open that door. We need to speak with you. This is the moment right now. The next 60 seconds decide everything here. You walk free, or you may be in detention by lunch and on a flight by Friday, shaken and uncertain about your future tonight. Here is the hard truth. Most people in this situation make one serious mistake within the first 30 seconds. They open the door. They answer one question. They sign one form. And just like that, their case is over before it even begins. But you are not most people, because by the end of this video, you will know 3 exact words to say and 2 things you must never do when pressure hits at your door. That could mean staying with your family or losing everything in the process. Stay with me. Let me explain why 90% lose in these situations today. It is not because they are cruel people. It is not because they do not deserve a place here. It is because they do not know the game's rules well enough. And the officers know those rules extremely, extremely well too. Here is how the setup works. Trap number 1. The calm voice. The officer does not always show up shouting. Sometimes they sound calm, polite, even friendly. Hi, we are only here to ask a few questions. Can you help us today? We are looking for someone called Carlos Martinez. Is that you? It sounds simple, right? Just answer yes or no. But here is what you do not see. The moment you say yes, you identify yourself. You have just identified yourself already. You have just made their job easier. You have given them the first evidence they want to use. They are trained to make you feel like speaking is the safe choice. It is not. Trap number 2. The paper trick. An officer lifts a paper and says they have a warrant to enter now. Most people hear warrant and think they must obey right away without asking. That is legal. I have to open it. No. There are 2 kinds of warrants, and only one gives immigration officers the lawful right to enter your home today. An administrative warrant, sometimes called an ICE document, is signed by an immigration officer. It is just printed paper. It may look official, but here is the truth. An administrative warrant does not give them the right to enter your home without your consent. Only a judicial warrant, signed by a real judge, lets them come inside without your consent. How can you tell them apart? A judicial warrant shows a judge's signature at the bottom, a real judge from a real court. An administrative warrant carries an ICE supervisor's signature, not a judge's signature. If you open that door because of an administrative warrant, you give up rights for paper that holds no legal power over you at all in practice. They count on you not knowing this either. Trap number 3. The pressure to sign. If they detain you, they may hand you papers, forms, or documents. They may say, just sign here and this will end faster for you. Listen to me very closely. Do not sign anything without a lawyer present. Some of those papers may be voluntary departure forms, meaning you agree to leave the country. You are giving up your right to challenge your case. They present it as paperwork. It is not. It is a setup. Now let me give you the tool you need to protect yourself. The law. I do not care what your status is here. I do not care if you have documents or not. The Constitution protects everyone on American soil in the United States. Here are your shields. Shield 1, the 4th Amendment. This says officers cannot search your home or arrest you without a proper warrant or your permission. Read that again. Or your consent. If you do not allow them in and they do not have a judicial warrant, they cannot legally enter. Shield 2, the 5th Amendment. You have the right to stay silent. You do not have to answer questions about where you are from, how long you have lived here, or your immigration status either. Silence is not suspicious. Silence is your legal shield. Shield 3, the right to an attorney. You can say at any time, "I want to speak with a lawyer before answering any questions." This is not rude. This is not illegal. This is smart. Immigration officers know these rules. They hope you do not know. Okay, here is your action plan. Memorize this, practice this, teach it to your family tonight. Step 1. Do not open the door. This is the most important step. You can speak to them through the door, through a window. You do not have to open it. The moment you open that door, everything shifts. They can see inside. They can claim they saw something. They can wedge a foot in the door. Keep that door closed. Step 2. Ask this question. Say these exact words loud and clear. Do you have a warrant signed by a judge? If they say no, or slide a paper under the door signed by an ICE supervisor, not a judge, you say, "I do not consent to entry into my home under any circumstance at all." That is all. Repeat it calmly if you need to. Step 3. Say these 3 words aloud. If they try to question you through the door, on the street, or anywhere, you have 3 words that can help. I remain silent. Or say, I am exercising my right to remain silent, and I want to speak with a lawyer. I want to speak to a lawyer. You do not have to explain yourself. You do not have to justify that. Just say those words and stop talking. Step 4. Do not run. Do not lie. If they have a real judicial warrant or arrest you anyway, do not resist physically at all. Do not give a false name. Do not run. Running gives them a reason to chase. Lying gives them another reason to charge you with a crime. Stay calm. Say nothing. Ask for a lawyer. Step 5. Do not sign anything. If they take you in and place papers in front of you, you have one answer. I will not sign anything until I speak to my lawyer. They might pressure you. They may tell you it will move faster. Do not believe it. Step 6. Memorize these numbers. Write down the phone number of an immigration lawyer or legal aid group. Keep it in your wallet. Give a copy to a family member. If you are detained, you have the right to make a phone call. Make sure you know who to call. What if they stop you on the street, at a bus stop, in your car? The rules are similar, but here is your key question. Am I free to go? If they say yes, walk away calmly. Do not run, just leave. If they say no, you say, I am exercising my right to remain silent. I do not consent to any searches. I want a lawyer. Then you stop talking. Let them do what they do, but you do not help them build a case against you. Let me leave you with this. Knowing your rights does not make you a criminal. It does not make you suspicious. It does not mean you are hiding something. It means you are smart. It means you are prepared. It means you refuse to be a victim of a system built to confuse you on purpose. Every single day, people lose their cases not because they were guilty, but because they did not know what you just learned in this video. You now know more than 90% of people who may face this situation. But here is my request. Do not keep this to yourself. Send this video to your mother. Send it to your brother. Send it to that cousin who just arrived last year. Share it in your community group. Play it at the dinner table. Because knowledge is protection, and protection is how we survive. If this video helped you, hit subscribe and turn on notifications for updates. I post content every week to keep you safe, informed, and one step ahead. My name is Zubair. This is US Visa News Daily. Know your rights, protect your family, and I will see you in the next.